Hey guys, so today is kind of a special day because it is the last regular episode of my Reckless Journal series. Like I've mentioned before, I will be doing a final flip through after this episode, but this is the last episode where I will actually be doing pages on camera, and yeah, it's just kind of crazy that this is the final episode. I've been doing this series for about 2 years now, and you know, I feel the need to do like some sort of sappy reel of all of the, I'm gonna do that. Let's show that now. So we're doing a Reckless Journal series starting today. Okay, yeah. Alright, before we get started, there is something that I want to run by you guys. If I could get your feedback, that would be great. So you probably have noticed that I've been going back and forth between my Reckless Journal and my Create This Book. And I don't know if you guys like it that way or if you would prefer for me to be focused on one book at a time, because after this episode I'm just going to have Create This Book, which I will be continuing, but I am open to starting another book at the same time, something to replace my Reckless Journal series. If there is another book, I know there are quite a few prompt books out there that I haven't done on camera yet, so if you guys know of one that you would like to see me do, let me know, or if you think it'd be better for me to just focus on Create This Book for a while, that's fine too. I'm perfectly fine doing either of those things. It's really just up to what you guys want to see the most. Alright, let's get into the pages. And one more thing. You might think that the last episode of Pages is all of the pages that I don't really like and I've been putting it off to the end because I don't feel like doing them. That's not true. Actually, a lot of the pages that I'm going to do in this episode are some of my favorite pages. The reason I put them off to the very end is because a lot of them involve gluing things in, and it's going to create a lot of bulk and make the book much thicker, and I didn't want to have to deal with that because I draw so much in the book and it's really annoying to have bumps and stuff like that. And the first page I'm going to do is a page where I feel like most people do this right off the bat. It's page 18 in my book, and it says pressed leaves and other found things. So yeah, I am obviously going to go all girly with this and do flowers and stuff. Actually, I have had pressed flower petals and stuff like that for the past 1.5 years, I want to say, in preparation for this page. So they've been sitting in a baggie over there on my bookshelf for a while, and I'm very ready to finally put them to some use on this page. So let's do that! Okay, here's one of those pages where I was just talking about adding some bulk to the book. Cover this page using only office supplies. So I have no idea what I'm going to use on this page. Actually, I'm just going to dig through my drawers and see what I have, but I am expecting it to be somewhat bulky. So yeah, this is also a very fun page. I actually hate this page in my first Wreck This journal. I think it's so freaking ugly, and so I'm determined to make this one not as ugly. Because it's not a bad prompt, it's just I didn't handle it very well. Alright, let's do that now. I don't know why I waved. Next, I'm going to be doing Sew This page. I'm sorry if there's background noise. My cat is playing with the trash bags. Opie! Yeah, so I don't really know how to sew, but I don't think you have to have sewing expertise in order to make this page nice. So I'm going to do my best, and my cat is a nuisance. I'm just kidding, I love him. I think as long as you get the general concept of you'll be fine. I'm going to get started with this. Okay, the next page is glue in a photo of yourself you dislike, deface. I rarely have photos that I dislike of myself printed properly, so this is gonna be a really crappy print job, and it's probably gonna be a cell phone pic, and I'm gonna have to dig through all of my photos. And this prompt is a hard one for me, honestly. This isn't one of my favorite prompts because this page always ends up looking so ugly. So I'm going to try to follow the directions while at the same time not making it completely hideous, because it will just bother the crap out of me. And I know it's called Wreck This Journal, but hopefully you all are content with the fact that I am not fully destroying this journal. At this point, you probably realize that I am in it for the artsy crap. So just to throw that out there one last time. Collect your pocket lint, glue it here. And this might be hard for me. Okay, these actually have pockets. Most of my pants and stuff don't have pockets. I'm gonna go through and see what I can find. another hunting one where I'm gonna have to hunt for my materials, but should be cool, so let's do that now. And finally, this isn't an actual prompt page, but we can't ignore it. The last page, where it says, also from Carrie Smith, and gives you a bunch of her other books and apps, and then the back cover. We have to decorate this because otherwise it's just sad and lonely. I mean, my last Reckless Journal, I put the completion date. I think I'll do that again. And I've seen a lot of people do that, actually. I think it's appropriate. Let's do that now. And for the final time, I'm going to go through the pages that I've just completed in my Reckless Journal. And as predicted, it has gotten much thicker, as you can see. Okay, so I did the press leaves and other found things, and I've been looking forward to doing this page for so long. I just drew a picture of a girl with pink and purple hair, because what's cooler than that? And I didn't even come close to using all of the flower petals and leaves and crap that I had saved, but I used like my favorite ones, and I just glued them down onto her hair and on the background to make it look pretty. I just glued them onto the page and then painted with glue over top of them. I just used my fingers, but just spread a pretty thick layer of glue over top, and that will keep them protected and keep them from peeling away or losing little pieces. I also did the office supply page. I really couldn't find many office supplies that you can really put in a book. Like, you can't really take a pair of scissors and put it into the book. So, yeah, I ended up just drawing a bunch of office supplies, and I have to say my favorite is the little rubber band ball. I think that came out really cute. So yeah, I just drew that, and then I also cut up a bunch of Post-its in little triangles and glued them all over the page, and then I put these little paper clips that I've had seriously since I was like 8 all around the edges. It's pretty simple, but I definitely like this better than what I did in my old Reckless Journal. I think it's more appealing. The sew this page took forever. It took me so long to do this because it's not as easy as you would think to sew through paper. I just drew Scrump. It's from Lilo & Stitch. It's Lilo's handmade doll that she carries around and is kind of scary looking, but also kind of cute because she loves it anyway. I actually sewed the buttons onto her face as eyes, and then I sewed her hair and sewed her entire mouth. It took forever. And then on the other page, I just put a little heart, and I didn't actually sew that heart. I tried to make it look like it was stitched, but I didn't have the patience to continue sewing. But yeah, I'm also very happy with this one, even though it took forever. It was worth it. Okay, so this page I did over the last couple days when I've been filming this video, but I didn't actually show it because it ended up not being like something that I think most people would be interested in. It's just the glue random items here, and I feel like everyone's version of this page looks pretty similar. It's just a bunch of random items glued onto a page. I put a bunch of stickers and random stuff here. I'm just covering something up because it's personal information. Just random crap everywhere that I've collected, and I actually put a card in here, and there's even more crap that isn't gonna mean anything to you guys, and it's not like super artistically done. It's just done, and it's cool for me because I can open all these little notes and see. It's just random stuff that I've saved, notes from people and receipts and crap like that. So yeah, and while I'm talking about this, I will take the opportunity to say there are, I think, 3 pages in this book that are not completed as of now, and I will not be doing them on camera because they're the pages that are like, ask a friend to do this or get people to draw on this page. Stuff like that, where it's like, it's not really gonna be me being creative in any way. It's just gonna be me asking other people to do whatever to this page. So I don't really feel like taking my camera to another location and asking people and blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah, okay. Here's the other page that I did, collect your pocket lint. I had no plan for this page because I didn't know if I was going to be able to find pocket lint anyway. What I ended up having to do was go into my hoodies. I have like a million different colored hoodies, as you can see, and I went into the little front pocket of the hoodies, and I don't know if you need to know all these details. It seems kind of weird now that I'm saying it, but yeah, I got all this pocket lint from my hoodies, and I collected different colors, of course, because we can't have boring pocket lint. I felt really cool playing with lint. Anyway, I spread it out and made it look like it was being swept up by a dustpan and a broom. And, you know, I think this page is cute. For the subject matter, I like it. It's not like my favorite page ever, but really, like, it's pretty hard to make pocket lint interesting. So I'm happy with how this turned out. Oh yes, this very, very strange page. So weird, I'm just saying. So I went on the hunt for the worst picture of me that I could find, and I had to dig up my hard drive and look at all my pictures. I wanted to find something somewhat recent, so I just looked at pictures from the last year or so, and I found this very unflattering phone picture of me, and yeah, it's pretty bad. I really hate it. I don't even know why I still have this picture because it's super, there's like absolutely nothing going on besides my awkward looking face. So yeah, anyway, I found the picture, and this is, I feel like this is a really strange shape and size box for a photograph to fit in, but I wanted it to fit perfectly, so I actually measured the box that was provided, and then I went onto the computer and resized the picture in Photoshop and made it fit exactly. I printed it out so that it would be the exact size of the box. Again, I don't know if you need to know these details, but that's what I did because I have OCD and need to have it exact and fit perfectly. I don't really have OCD, I'm sorry if that's offensive. Okay, since it was such a close-up of my face and really all I had to work with was just my skin and my face, I decided to just color over it and make myself all alien rainbowish. I don't know. It's very strange, but in a way I do like it. Bam! The final page, completed on June 19th, 2016, and I may post this video after June 19th, and I'm sure a million people are going to be pointing that out, but it does take a while for me to edit the videos. Excuse me. For the final page, I was actually kind of stuck on ideas, didn't know what to do. I knew I wanted to put the date, but I didn't know how. And this bubbly thing where you outline the letters and it just bubbles out, it's something I used to do a lot when I was little. I'm pretty sure I copied it from somebody else. Probably, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I used to do it a lot when I was little, and so I kind of defaulted. When I run out of ideas, I go to my old methods of decorating, and that's what I did. So I did that, and then I put the completed in little or big bubble letters and colored it all rainbow, and I didn't really like this until I added the metallic. I pulled out my metallic pen and added some highlights in the letters and outlined, and I think I really like it now actually because it really made the letters pop. Yeah, I think this is a nice ending to the book. End with a rainbow because there's kind of a rainbow on most pages in here anyway, so yeah. that's it. That's the end of the series officially. I will be doing the final flip through within the next couple days, probably, if I can. Also, I mentioned this probably months ago, but I was thinking about doing a flip through of this Wreck This journal side by side with my old Wreck This journal and going through them, flipping through them at the same time to see just the different pages, and yeah, I don't know, it'd be kind of like a interesting thing to look at. If you're interested in seeing that, please let me know, and I'd love to do that. That'd be fun. If I don't get the feeling that many people want to see that, then I'll just do it all on my lonesome anyway without you guys, and I won't involve you, but I'm just kidding. See ya guys, I will have a new video up soon. Bye guys.